Hello everyone, for today's magic card trick tutorial, I thought we need to share with you another trick that just uses a regular deck of cards. It's kind of a spin-off on the invisible card trick that I taught a few tutorials ago. And this one's called invisible card at any number. Now you have your regular deck of cards, well mixed, well shuffled. Have a spectator give you a number and ask for a range between 5 and 30 this time, okay? So let's say that they give you the number 16. You count down 16 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That'll be the card that they choose for this trick, okay? They look at it, remember it, don't show you. You take their card and lose it somewhere in the middle of the deck, as a magician would do. Let's say you put it right there, completely losing the location of their card. Give the cards a few cuts and even a couple shuffles if you want, completely mixing up the cards. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna remove their selected card, which you do not know what it is. You're gonna make it invisible and remove it and place it right here on the table. Now they can't see it, but you can because you're the magician. Now it is invisible, and since you've made it vanish from the deck, you can prove to the spectator that their card is no longer in the deck of cards. And you do that by going through the cards slowly or as fast as you want and showing them every single card in the deck and showing them that their card is not in the deck, okay? So we'll go through the cards and you can show them that their card is not in that pile of cards. Okay, card's not in that pile of cards. You didn't see it, right? Okay, and you can do this as slowly with as many or as little cards as you want, okay, or as fast as you want. But since there's 52 cards, we're gonna have to kind of speed it up. I just want to make sure that I do get every single card and that you do not see that your card is in the deck of cards, because obviously it's invisible sitting right here on the table. Okay, so their card's gone, vanished, right? So what you're gonna do as a magician is take their card, turn it over, put it face up inside this deck, and magically make it visible again by giving the deck a little abracadabra. But wait, in the beginning of the trick, the spectator named any number that they could, and they gave you the number of 16. So watch this. If you count down 16 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 cards, you come up with their selected card. And that's invisible card at any number. Now, before I show you how to do it, please, as always, like and subscribe to this channel and this video. I really appreciate it. I'd also like to give a shout out to my channel members. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for all your support. I really appreciate it. And if you're looking to support this channel by becoming a YouTube channel member, you can do that all through the links given in YouTube below. Also, visit thebestmagicshop.com for some awesome magic tricks and gimmicks. You can also sign up for a newsletter to be notified of new tricks, discounts, and more. All at thebestmagicshop.com. All right, invisible card at any number tutorial. So it is just a regular deck of cards, well mixed, well shuffled. Have a spectator give you a number and you're gonna ask for a range. I use 5 to 30. You can do any range that you like. You don't want the number to be too low and you don't want the number to be too high. So some might think that 30 is too high. You can do 5 to 25, whatever. Okay, once you get comfortable with this trick and know how to perform it, you can be comfortable with asking for any range that you want. You ask them for any number. It's a well-mixed, well-shuffled deck of cards, regular deck of cards. Let's say they did 16. So you count off 16 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Use that as their selection. Now you do this because at the end of the trick, you're gonna go back to that number. They don't know that, okay? So they get this card, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. You need to control this card to the top of the deck. Feel free to do it whichever way that you like. But for this trick, what I did, put it a little bit less than half of the deck, push the card in, and then leave a little bit of a gap, you know, about an inch, half an inch, whatever you're comfortable with doing. This is exaggerated because this is a tutorial. On the last push, push down with your thumb, push the card in, and then create a pinky break that you maintain holding your pinky with the deck, okay? So now you have two halves of the deck. You have a top half and a bottom half. Their selected card is now on top of this bottom half. Once you have that break, cut half of these cards, place them on the table, cut at the break, place these on the table, and then the remaining cards you just place on top of that. That maintains their card on the top. I have a tutorial video on 3 different ways on how to control the card to the top. This is one of them. There's 2 other ones. Feel free to use any method that you're comfortable with, okay? Once you have their card on the top, you can shuffle the cards as many times as you want, just as long as you shuffle their selected card last. That will maintain their card to the top. Now, place the deck face up on the table. Explain that you're going to make their card invisible by removing it and placing it on the table over here. They're going to say, yeah, right. But as you do that, go back to your cards, and then you're going to want to get a pinky break on top of the bottom card, okay? So this is the bottom card, their selected card. You get a pinky break. This is exaggerated, but you just want to maintain one break above their selected card, okay? Now, you're going to have to remember what number they picked. In this case, it's 16. You're always going to want to remember their number and then -1. So I'm going to remember 15 when they pick 16. If they pick 20, you remember 19, okay? Well, it's one less than what number they picked, because you're going to count off a total, like in this case, 15 cards from this top part and place them in here above your pinky break, okay? And you can do that in 2 batches or 1 batch. It's all what you're comfortable with. So this what I'll do is I'll do 8 cards and then 7 cards. That'll get me 15, which is 1 less than the number they selected. So I'll just push off a total of 7 cards, okay? 3, 6, 7. Turn these 7 cards over, which it's not their card because you know their card's on the bottom, and place them, this is exaggerated, above your pinky break selected card here, okay? So that was 7 cards, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards placed above this pinky break. Now I'm going to count off 8 cards to get a total of 15, okay? 3, 6, 7, 8. Turn these cards over and place them above that pinky break, okay? Once I have that number, I can release the pinky break and then count off as many or as little cards as I want, because now you're just going to take the rest of the cards, place them, turn them over, and then place them on the bottom of the deck, okay? Your pinky break's gone. This will get their selected card to be that exact number of whatever number that they pick, okay? In this case, it's 16. So you just go through, and you can kind of do it slowly because you want to show all the cards that their card is actually invisible, you know, and it's supposedly sitting on the table, but you know obviously where it is, okay? So now once you get through all the cards, you'll come up to a face down card, turn these over and say, look, I went through the whole deck. Your card's no longer there because I told you it was invisible. Do your magic patter here where you take the card, put it face up back into the deck, give the deck your abracadabra or your magic touch, and then say, remember when you picked at the beginning of this trick any number that you liked, and in this case 16, watch this. Now you count down 16 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The 16th card, their card's face up, and that's invisible card at any number. Now if you have any questions, it's a regular deck of cards, well mixed, well shuffled, there's no setup. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I do respond to comments. Takes a little while sometimes, usually less than a day, but I do respond to them. And I know I kind of went through it fast, but it's just like the invisible card. It's just you're adding that any number kind of closer to it, okay? So let me know what you think, and until next time.